Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another WedNESday. Okay, technically it's not Wednesday, so it's not WedNESday, but hey, I have the overlay, I want to use it. And we are taking a look at Splatterhouse, Wanpaku Graffiti. Now, this is a 1989 action game. It's a platformer, and it's the second game of the Splatterhouse series. It was developed by Now Production and published by Namco. So originally this was a Japan-only video game. It didn't come to the West until 2020 when Namco released it as part of their Museum Archives compilation. So I have played this game before, but I wouldn't really say that I'm good at it. But we'll see how far we can get, and we'll just enjoy playing it for a little bit. So, like I said, this is the this is part of the Splatterhouse series. Now, the Splatterhouse games are actually a very old series of games. I think 88, 87 maybe was the first arcade game. And it was known for being very gruesome, gory, and detailed. Especially, I don't want to say especially at that time, because there were similar games that had very detailed, very gruesome aesthetics. Like, I know it gets kind of treated as a joke, but Altered Beast was kind of like that. But this is like a side game, more of a parody of horror tropes and stuff, as opposed to the mainline games that lean more into them seriously. Alright, stage 1. This will be your grave. So that is our character. That is our favorite, legally distinct Jason Voorhees called Rick. Now, I don't know if they bring this up in this game, but in the normal Splatterhouse games, Rick, I want to say, gets possessed, even though I don't think that's really quite what happens. He gets that hockey mask looking thing he's wearing. It's called the Terror Mask. And when Rick puts it on, he gains incredible powers to fight off barehanded these horrible monsters and possessed objects and so forth. So, sort of the norm of games at the time. Our hero here is trying to save his girlfriend. I think her name is Jennifer. From, I want to say it was Dr. Wes, but that may not be right. It's been quite a while since I played the original Splatterhouse. Yeah, I'm getting messages here from some of my buddies. Rick wasn't really possessed, more like powered and manipulated. It may not be the best example, but I'm thinking of the Venom symbiote, where you're wearing it and you get extra strong and extra tough, but it's like also subconsciously manipulating you to do things. So I guess that's kind of close enough to what the Terror Mask was doing. So we got a Dracula here doing Thriller. Now I guess a mini boss maybe. We want to avoid Dracula's fireballs. I'm gonna call them fireballs. I don't know if that's what they really are. Well, as the muck monsters pop up and attack us. Yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah, he's doing Michael Jackson. He's throwing it up. He might also be flipping us off. Peace. So the name Wanpaku, it's I was told that it means something along the lines of like naughtiness or trouble. And graffiti, of course, referring to the game's sort of art style. So it's kind of like horror parody. So it's less about being gruesome and horrifying, and more about being sort of like spooky, like you know, like little kid spooky, like cobwebs and black cats, and less like existential dread and the horror of life. Well, I think maybe I should try to talk a little bit more about the game. So we're controlling Rick here with a D-pad. Left and right moves him, of course, left and right. Up and down do not seem to do anything at the moment, like he doesn't get the duck. Although I did have to press up to enter doors. And you may notice numbers up there in the corner. Each time we destroy an enemy, that number goes up. Pardon me. Each time that number goes up, each time the number goes up, it tries to reach its score. So right now we're 5 of 30. When we get to 30, I think we get an extra bar of health. Alright, so these are sort of classic Splatterhouse enemies, threats. So in the previous room we had books getting thrown at us. In this room we have chairs getting thrown at us as what was it Reagan from The Exorcist? Ghost Head comes after us. Yeah, for a game series that really like leans heavily into like the horror tropes and like homages and parodies of like the monsters and stuff, it's very, very happy to just be like, hey, possessed objects, and there's your enemy. The garbage of cesspool. Password 1055. Should I be writing this down? I don't know. Might not be a bad idea. I don't know how long we're going to play this, but like with a lot of classic Nintendo games, if you know what you're doing, you can have them finished in probably about 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes with some of the shorter games. So with this one, we could beat it in one sitting, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I've never beaten this game before. In fact, I never even really made it that far. In fact, I don't even remember if there are continues or lives. Start pauses, select does nothing. Oh, Poultrygeist. Oh, they got us. Game over. Okay, we have 4 continues. Or we could put the password in. Well, let's put the password in. We'll see what happens. Alright, be the garbage of cesspool. Alright, I think we've lost all our health power up. We're still on stage 2, though. Ouch. Yep, nothing over here, so that wasn't worth it. The little... Yeah, these little spiders are making my day just terrible. And then we have more Poultrygeist. Okay, so maybe not stay next to the oven. don't know if I can hit the knives. I don't know if it destroys them, though. There was a lot of this in the original Splatterhouse. Just sort of possessed items. Oh, okay, so continue picks us up from where we left off. While password picks us up from, I guess, the beginning of the stage. So I'm attacking both the knives and the chickens, hoping that maybe I need to destroy them both. I think it was the first boss of the first Splatterhouse, which was just like a poltergeist throwing stuff at you. Chairs, books, furniture. And then I think it was the fourth boss, which was like a flying crucifix that was also throwing crap at you. So years and years back, I wanted to do Splatterhouse for Halloween. I love the Halloween season. A lot of my favorite games are horror games. Technically, I started doing this because I wanted to show off horror games like Fatal Frame. So I thought, oh, I'll do Splatterhouse. So, oh boy, did I put a lot of time into playing Splatterhouse. Got really far into it, too. And at some point, I just kind of realized, you know what? I don't like Splatterhouse. I was not having fun playing that game. I still kind of love the way it looks, but I just did not enjoy putting the time in to get good at playing that game. At least good enough so that I could beat it, so that way people could see the ending. I know it's easy enough just to go on YouTube or anywhere else and just Google or search for the ending to a game. But if I'm going to be making videos, I want to show off as much of the video as possible. Alright, giant moon rat. No, I think the moon rat was the moon rat purple? Or green in DuckTales? Probably gray and I'm just an idiot. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is as far as I've made it playing before, because this is not a great boss. We're being constantly pushed back by the wind. It is constantly spawning the little mice. And if one of those little mice hit you, you go flying back. Oh, I'm streaming the whole Splatterhouse trilogy. No, I don't think I'm doing that. I wanted to do that. The third one especially gets interesting as it starts adding very, very mild, like, RPG mechanics, as well as, I guess, branching story paths. Because in the third one, Rick and Jen have been married. I think Rick destroyed the terror mask at the end of the second game. So, they have a... Is their son's name Billy? They have a son. And in the third game, we'll just call them the monsters, the evil spirits. They go after Rick, his wife, and his son. And even though I guess the Terror Mask should not be back, the Terror Mask does come back and essentially says, Rick, David was the name of their son, thank you. Pretty much just says, Rick, you want to save your family? You gotta put me back on. And he does it. I'm talking more about the other Splatterhouse games during this game than this actual game. But hey, what does it hurt? That's the point of some of these streams, is just to have fun talking about how passionate we are about these games. Alright. So the idea here in this game is that Jennifer got kidnapped by the Pumpkin King. I don't mean Jack Skellington. That pumpkin monster at the very beginning of the game kidnapped her while she was, I would say, mourning at Rick's grave, but maybe she wasn't mourning. Maybe that's just where he lives. So she was just like visiting his house. You know, like, Rick, can you come out and play? I don't think it's explicitly said anywhere in the game. I think it's just sort of inferred that these are not the adult characters from the original games. These are more like kids, like kid versions of the characters, or kids cosplaying as the characters. So, you know, Jen came to see Rick, and Pumpkin King showed up, kidnapped her, and now Rick's gotta go save her. So I have not been paying enough attention. I don't know if there's a pattern to the little mice. I do know if I stop moving forward for even a button press, I will start to get pushed back crazy fast. Jumping I don't think is going to help. In fact, jumping just sends me all the way back as well. Game over. And they just closed the door on us. So these kind of leech-looking enemies, they're like classic staples of the Splatterhouse series. I wonder if they were inspired by anything specific. Because there are lots of horror films with like horrible-looking leech monsters. Like Night of the Creeps is the first one that comes to mind. But in Night of the Creeps, they looked more like, I want to say they looked more like slugs. Less like leeches or lampreys or horrible things like that. There's another one. Was it Terrordrome? It's like a horrible, there's like another horrible alien, you know, monster movie. And as we all know, the green mouse is, of course, from DuckTales. So let me see. Okay, it seems to be like two of them get released fairly quick. There's like a brief pause, and then two of them get released fairly quick. Alright, we ran out of continues. But we have our password. And we are cesspool garbage. Yeah, the boss is kind of cheap. But, you know, it's really on me to figure out, like, the best way to approach it. Ouch. I think I would have preferred this boss without the wind gimmick. Or if it was going to do the wind gimmick, maybe it needed to slow down on the the enemy spawning. Okay, I don't think damaging the knives makes a difference, so we are just going to focus on taking out the Poultrygeist. And see, they're headless. They're supposed to be dinner. Although the legs are still on. Well, I mean, if the legs weren't still on, they wouldn't be able to jump around after us. Oh, we did it. Now, I don't know if you noticed this the last time we fell through the floor, but like a piece of the floor will hit us on the head if we're not careful. So yeah, like that piece of the floor, that could hit us and do damage. Alright, lychees. Lychees, like the berries. In addition to leeches, I think they have sea urchins floating down here. I guess they're sewer urchins. Oh, and maybe you've noticed, like, every time Rick whacks one of these mice, it goes flying against the wall in the background and turns to paste. That was the same thing that happened in the original Splatterhouse game. If Rick had a, I think it was a 2x4, he would whack the enemies, he'd hit them so hard, they go flying into the background and explode against the wall. Again, that was part of the selling point of the game, was the very gruesome visuals. And even though, you know, it was pretty gruesome, you know, the designs and some of the things that happened to these creatures, you were still the hero fighting against, like, horrid monsters. Alright, so right now I cannot actually move forward. I think I have to splat the first mouse before I can move. Oh! Only one hit? Holy cow. That can't be right. Oh, you little jerk. I'm dumbfounded, really. One hit. Well, I guess that's not too bad, considering the effort we had to go through to get it. Welcome to Devil Town. Alright, I'm gonna just mark that down real quick. I'm essentially using the chat window here as my notepad. Who knows, maybe we can finish this tonight. I don't know how many levels it is. We can get candy out of the trash cans. I'm going to guess it's 5 levels, because that's what the original game was. Or was it 6? Yeah, I think the mouse boss was kind of cheap too. But I also want to give them credit for the way they designed it. Is, you know, normally a boss fight would be like 3 to 5 hits, something like that, and the boss would have a life bar. For as difficult, I say, with air quotes, as that fight was, the developers knew not to drag it out. They knew not to make this fight go on for like even the minimum of like 3 hits. Just you get past the rat one time, you hit him, and it's done, and you're good to go. was I think I was watching. I think it was Rayman. I was watching somebody play not too long ago, and they were fighting a boss that just was really wearing out its welcome. It was like some sort of like rock golem, and like they couldn't attack the golem itself. There was like a statue in the background. They had to like whack it so that the statue in the background would like rock back and forth and hit the golem. And they had to do that a lot. I think they had to hit that sucker like 12 times. And each time during that, like, his pattern was changing of the way he moved, the way he attacked. Alright. It's Xenomorph time. Except the chest bursters are the face huggers. Game over. Do we have 4 continues? Yes, we do. So even this is kind of like something you would see out of the original Splatterhouse. So, you know, just context again. This is the second Splatterhouse game. Or or say the second game in the series. So there's only been the first Splatterhouse and this one. So even in the very first one, they had scenes kind of like this. Like monsters exploding out of people's bodies. Or monster bodies. Alright, how many more of you do? You're like a piñata. Just full of cotton candy. No, not cotton candy. But hey, at least killing these ones count towards our score. Oh, good morning. And she's just off. Just another day for her. See, I was rushing. I paid for my my hubris. Ah. Candy. Okay. Does not look like I can bat away the enemy shots. Can we go in here? Maybe a little bonus area? No. I wonder if the candy is random or if it's pre-placed, because so far it seems random. Church bells. Are we going to fight another flying crucifix? You know, I keep saying crucifix, but there's actually a difference. There's a difference between the cross and the crucifix. Crucifix just sounds nicer. Alright, do I gotta hit you or your bats? Bats. Hard to hit. They're too high up in the air. Did he just... Oh, he's like a goat. That's cool. Mountain goat. Markor. We did it. That one came down to the line, though. We're not done with the level. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm starting to play more, cautiously. Are we out of continues? I hope not. This level seems long. Oh. Oh, is that Jeff Goldblum? Okay. Not what I was expecting, but we'll take it. That's 3 hits. How many times are we going to have to hit you? Oh, just 4. Okay. Are we actually going to finish this game tonight? I was not planning this. Diamond Lake. Ghosts come here with a ray. I don't get it, but okay. Maybe that's a reference. Burger. You only remember the episode of where Bart does that with a fly. Yeah, that was a parody of, well, The Fly. There was a, was it in the 50s was the first one? It was a, a horror film, science gone wrong type of thing. And I don't really remember the original all that well. But in the 80s, we get a remake with Jeff Goldblum, which is kind of what we saw on the previous level. And that, I think, was about teleportation. And they were doing their teleportation experiments. And Jeff Goldblum ended up in one of his teleportation pods with a fly. And that kind of merged their DNA together. And he, became a grosser and grosser monster over time. The original had a similar thing going on. So I don't remember if it was over time. I think it was just the poor scientist had a fly hand and a fly head. And over time, it just kind of was too much for him to handle, and he cracked. And meanwhile, there was a fly flying around that had a human head. I'm not even trying to attack the shark. I'm just going to keep moving. Ouch. Now, the one that comes from the left side of the screen, that one's been a bit of a trick. The one on the right side of the screen, though, we've been doing pretty good with. Okay. What you got? Whoa. This is a weird one. like attacking us with a fork and a knife. Okay, the fireballs aren't that bad. It's just I want to be in the right spot to attack him. I'm assuming it's him. We don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with ghosts. Might not even be a ghost. Might be a wraith. Might be like a demon of, like, hunger. Whatever it is. It's gotta go. Alright, stage 5. This is Diamond Camp. Ghost's house. 4722. Alright. How do we get over this? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, hello. Yeah. So I thought that was a neat little thing, having to cut down the tree over there. I guess we're going down. Oh, this is a problem. This was a Famicom game. I'm getting a question: is this a PC or a console game? This was originally made for the Nintendo Famicom. It was released only in Japan, but in recent years it got finally got a Western release as part of, what is it, the Namco Museum Archives. We are being defeated by words. Wonder if we could still whack you. No. No, maybe. Hang on. Yeah, we were kind of talking about that a little bit. The comment is about how much more mature games from Japan are. I don't necessarily know if mature is the right word, but a lot of the games that came to the US would, especially at this time, the late 80s and the early 90s, did get a lot of censorship here in the US. Alright, what was our password again? 4722? Because I wouldn't call this game mature. In fact, even the title, Wanpaku Graffiti, is sort of implying it's sort of like immaturity. It's sort of like a, again, as it was explained to me, it's like a Japanese word that means like naughtiness or troublesome, like I guess in the way like a child might behave. Which is, I think, to kind of in part describe the game's tone, but also its sort of art style, especially in comparison to what the regular Splatterhouse looked like. And well, Splatterhouse was originally in arcades, so that's another beast. Because for 88, 89, like, Splatterhouse was gruesome, man. And, you know, people say what they want about graphics and whatnot, but it's still something you go back and look at, and you can get kind of squeamish from taking a look at. Because, you know, I would say part because of the art direction, but also because of the content. You know, even though they're horrible monsters, and maybe they're bleeding green or they're bleeding blue, we still see them get, like, mangled up in really awful ways. But then, even though, you know, the monsters were getting killed in gruesome ways, they still wanted to be sensitive, so they would censor out Christian imagery. So I think the crucifix, I keep saying crucifix, it might actually be a cross. So I think the crucifix boss became like a demon mask. So should I kill you enemies or just try to avoid you? Because, like, your words are more dangerous than your bodies. Trying to think. Like I mentioned, Altered Beast. Altered Beast was kind of a gruesome experience for its gameplay as well. Thank you kindly. I am so very happy with this this border I have here, my WedNESday border. It was created for me by a gentleman named Rich Dresden from Dresden Productions. Normally I have his contact information in my WedNESday videos, so if you want to contact him to make you a little something, he is a wonderful artist, and he is doing a series of comics right now that he is having tremendous success with. The border is actually inspired by my childhood home, from when I used to play, you know, games like this when I was a wee little Ed. So I had posters that looked like that. I have that very Metroid poster still framed somewhere. I still have my top loader NES. Oh, I wonder if I can knock those buckets out of the air as they come down. Nope. Ah. Absolutely. Absolutely nostalgic. Uh-oh. What are you... Oh, you're a werewolf. I was expecting him to come flying across the screen. Game over. But part of it isn't just nostalgia. It's, you know, I want to introduce these games and stuff to people so they can be enjoyed for their own quality. You know, the game is nearly as old as I am, but here I am playing it really seriously for the first time and still really enjoying it, and I hope I can encourage other people to go and check this game out and games like it. Okay, I think that was our last continue. So it was 4722. Let's see if we can actually beat it this time. think part of my problem is I'm like rushing through it a little too fast. Like I'm trying to hit enemies that are probably just better off being left alone. See, like there, that was a good example. If I was a little slower, I would have got through that safer. Ugh. These bamboo spikes. Now, these little critters, they're something. Are they Ojama? Is that what they're called? Or am I thinking of a different little critter? Like I've seen like little things like this in Japanese folklore and stuff. Okay, so we're just going to leave that body alone. Because even if we do hit it and it produces candy, we can't really get at it. That we can get. Okay, I take it back. We cannot. That was luck. I guess we were just on the right part not to take damage. Okay, I'm really hoping we can at least make it to the cabin before we take any damage. That might not be possible. Alright. We made it. Okay. So it's only the buckets that are high up that are the issue. Come on, you. Now, who knows? Maybe we'll beat the werewolf. Maybe we'll beat the werewolf without taking any hits. Oh yeah, just walked right into that one. I wonder how many times we're going to have to hit him. 5 times? Nope, more than that. But we did it. So little wolf, come here, you. Alright, Hell House on the Hill. You can get there, or... So that is a reference to 2 different films. That's Hell House and House on Haunted Hill. I know I've seen both. I don't remember Hell House very well, but I have a lot of fond memories of House on Haunted Hill. Alright, let's... You know what? Let's just keep it going. We've got this far, let's just see if we can beat the game. Alright, we missed out on the shotgun. There's another one. Okay, we got 10 shots. Let's make them count. Oh, hello. So the bridge was collapsing under me, so I have to be a little faster. I also have to be careful because the shotgun does have a lot of kickback. Huh. We didn't die, we just went back to the beginning of the area. That's neat. Okay, I think I see what it is. When we jump on the bridge, it collapses. This would be a good way to, like, rack up points. Because I don't think there's a time limit or anything. And the healing items respawn. Ah, I missed. I wonder if it was designed that way. Because if this is the last area, you know, you maybe want to power up as much as possible. Okay, I thought jumping on the bridge was what knocked the ropes down, but maybe it's not a matter of jumping. Maybe it's a matter of how long I stand on them. Oh, I wanted that candy. No! Oh, what is this, like our 5th time? Maybe 5th time will be the charm. The shotgun is crazy good, though. It, like, destroys, like, every enemy. Oh. This is like that rat all over again. Like the rat boss on the 2nd stage that just kept getting me over and over again. Aha, not that? Okay. Okay, we're just gonna try to run. We're not gonna even shoot any bats. We're just gonna move. We made it. Another hamburger for our trouble. Okay, there it is. There's Here's Hell House. A crowd of monsters. The story will be completed soon. Eight, 6, 7, 1. Still throwing plates at us. Hey, hey, hey. Let me go. Let me go. We're back here. I sincerely hope we did not, teleport back, a stage or two. Take that candy, thank you. Oh, brother, the gold bloom flies. We're not getting points for killing them, are we? Oh yeah, we are. Alright, this is not the time for this. Did it. Alright. You know, these bats have a very kind of Garfield look to them. Oh, secret area? Yes, the plunger ghost. Thanks. So hey, got a lot of points. Prefer some healing. Oh dear. Hey, let me go. These jerk enemies trying to throw me in pits and feed me to hell beasts. Dead anyways. Game over. Okay, we got 2 continues. Let's see if we can finish this game. Ouch. Ah. Alright, don't fall in the pits. The pits are bad. Even more so than usual. Plunger monster still here? Yes. Okay, I counted 20. So for coming in here, we get 21 points. A nice, easy 21. So I said that was a deer. Maybe it's a gazelle. Oh, you jerk. Oh, you guys again. Don't like you guys. Words can hurt. Hey. Any soda? Ha 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 ha, yeah! Get him, Rick. Alright, full health for whatever's behind this door. Is it time to fight the Pumpkin King? Now, I'm just calling him the Pumpkin King. I don't know if that's his actual name. Okay, I gotta be a little more careful with his pattern. No, wait. Oh, I thought we actually won there. Yeah, we're gonna rescue... I just had a really funny thought, but I'm gonna save it for a minute. We're gonna rescue Jennifer from you. Ouch. How many more times do we gotta hit you? Ah. Alright. We gotta continue, though. And if we game over, we do have the password to go to the beginning of the level. But it'd be better if we could beat him here and now. Okay, well, so... Nope. I'm not really safe in the corners. I gotta be more aware of that. I say it and I still get stuck in the corner like an idiot. Wow, I'm doing really bad. You know, I think underneath him, when he spawns back in, is probably the safest spot. Alright, come on, we can do it. Here's the big dumb gourd. Well, I mean, we're at the end of the game. We gotta finish it. Alright, now I want to see if we can do something a little different. You remember when we fell, I think it was here, we fell down here, and that one monster grabbed us? Yeah, run past him. Hello! Okay. So, flying around Egypt land. What is this game? What are you, video game? Oh boy, this is gonna be frustrating. Hey, we're not getting points for taking these enemies out. I think the graffiti is flipping us off too. The graffiti. Yeah, like that pharaoh back there. I think he's flipping us off. Haha, not this time. So I'm not in control right now. Did we find, like, the hidden striptease room? Is that what's going on here? Where's my drink? Oh, hello. Welcome to Egypt. I will give you crystal ball. Good luck to you. Huh. Oh, I wonder if we got like a special item, get like a special ending or something like that. Bugger. Oh, come on. Three times. Oh, thank you very much. I got a message here about my scratches video. Yeah, like I said earlier, like, I love, like, the Halloween season, and I love spooky horror games. So, Scratches, I think, was one of those, like, just unfortunate timing kind of games. Also came, I think it was an Argentinian development team. But I really enjoy, I really like adventure games too. So, like, that was right up my alley. I have so many spooky games that I want to go through to play for people and to play for myself. I just wish I had more time. But hey, for the last hour, we've been playing this, so that's something. Yeah, it's been a little over an hour, hasn't it? And again, like I mentioned earlier, it's one of those games where, you know, if you know what you're doing, you can be done with it in probably about 20 or 30 minutes. But I do not know what I'm doing. Full health? Not full health, but we'll take every bit we can get. Alright, Pumpkin Man. Oh my goodness, I should play Pumpkinhead. I mean, I really shouldn't. Pumpkinhead, the video game, is kind of terrible. So again, I think the best places to be is underneath him. And then just attack him with whichever direction he starts to go towards. Now, if this is the final boss of the game, it makes sense that he's going to take a bunch of hits. I just hope he doesn't have, like, multiple forms. I hope this is it. Hit him 10 times or whatever it is, and then be done. Ah, come on. We got all 4 of our continues. If we can't do it in these 4 continues, I don't know. Also, I think trying to outrun him is not the optional strategy. I think I should be more trying to outmaneuver him. Like, just not be where he's going to go. Come on. Okay, doing pretty good. I don't think have we been hit yet? We have now. Should kept my mouth shut. Jerk pumpkin. Oh, man. Oh, but we did it. Unless this game does shenanigans. So I'm still in control. There might be shenanigans. Ah, we did it. True love. And it was all a movie. Cut. So, director, what do you gotta say? That was some damn fine acting. Damn fine coffee. Hot, too. This will be a great movie. Nice job. Now get out. Yep, and Rick just takes off his mask and gets out. Oh, but was it a movie? So, did going to Egypt change anything? Oh, yeah, it did. The two are happy. Okay, so there you go. That was Splatterhouse, Wanpaku Graffiti. Fortunately, the movie Splatterhouse was completed. Thank you, you are great. Winners don't use drugs. So, yeah, I was not expecting to finish this game tonight. I was expecting, hey, maybe we'll play it for like 20 or 30 minutes, just have some fun. But no, we got through it, so for those of you who watched through the whole thing with me, thank you very much. This was fun. I thought I might get a little more frustrated with it, especially with that rat boss, but no, this wasn't bad. And cut. I'm trying to think if there's any other games I could really compare this to. No real good examples come to mind. Like, even the other Splatterhouse games aren't quite like this. So, okay. I enjoyed this. I had a good time with it. But you know what? I think it's missing something. I think there's a little something you can add to this game to make it a little better. I think what it was missing was a heaping helping of Bruce Campbell. Because we are now looking at Evil Dead Ash Lives, a ROM hack of Splatterhouse, Wanpaku Graffiti. Now, this was made in 2020, by either an individual or a group that calls themselves Crying Onion. And they essentially replaced all the sprites and the dialogue to reflect Evil Dead. So there you go. There we go, running around as Ash, taking on Deadites with his chainsaw hand. No terror mask, though. No Pumpkin King either. As you saw from the opening, it was the Necronomicon that came out of the grave to kidnap. Oh, what was his girlfriend's name? I think, was it Shelly? No, Shelly was Scott's girlfriend. And I think his sister was Cheryl? Hang on, I thought I put a note somewhere about that. Yes, Ash's girlfriend Linda and his sister Cheryl. So, we beat the other game. Maybe we can beat this game. Let's see what happens. So, there she is crying over Ash's grave. And there's his iconic chin. I don't know if she's happy or she's aggravated with him for hiding in a grave. And there goes the Necronomicon. Brandy? Daddy's coming. Brandy? Who the heck was Brandy? Was she the professor's daughter from the second game? The second movie? Maybe. Like, I'm a huge fan of Evil Dead, but I don't know how well I would do in, like, a Evil Dead trivia contest. Alright, instead of candy, it looks like, medicine? So, to the best of my knowledge, this is still the same game. It's just some of the sprites and graphics have been changed. The dialogue has changed to well, I wouldn't say match, but the dialogue has been changed to reflect that it's an Evil Dead inspired game now. And remember Dancing Drac, who's doing Thriller? Well, now it's just flat out Zombie Jackson doing Thriller. Are you gonna flip us off too? Oh, and you're throwing skulls instead of fireballs. So I'm not sure if I prefer this health bar or the other game's health bar. This one is just a blue line. It's kind of hard to make out. The other one had like white blips. Game over. Listen, it's the beginning of the game. We don't need to use the continue. Not a good sign. Not a good sign that I've already died. I was kind of hoping we'd be doing better this time around. Maybe not. So we got Deadites instead of muck monsters. Now I have played this ROM hack before. I did not get very far in it. If you were there watching me play Splatterhouse, that was the furthest I ever made it in that game. In fact, tonight, playing it with you guys was the first time I beat it. And we'll see. We'll see what happens with Ash version. Maybe we'll finish it. Maybe we'll just play it for like a stage or two. It's a pretty good sprite though. I think he's a little faster than Rick. I don't know if that's because he is faster or maybe just the shape of the sprite, but he does feel like he goes a little quicker. Alright, peace. Yeah, and there's a big old medical kit. Even the hands are just a little bit different. Maybe to reflect the hand he lost from the film better. Alright. So, still books. It's a little easier to see the health bar in this area, but I think I prefer the health bar from the original game. Yep. I'm trying to attack the chairs, but I don't think that really matters that much. So I guess Brandy didn't make it. Jeez, I hate sewers. I hate sewer levels. Ash is a... Hang on, wait, is that the same password? I'm kind of rolling up to check our... Yeah, it's the same password. Holy cow. We could use all the passwords we've been collecting. Oh, good. Oh, is he gonna have to fight Poultrygeist? I forget. Yep. Well, these look more like roast chickens. The other game, they were more like raw chicken. Did it. Oh, but now we gotta go in the sewers. And be careful, I'm pretty sure, like, rubble can still whack us in the head if we're not careful. It's kind of reminding me of that Manos game that I played, like, a while back. So, yeah, they switched up the leeches. These ones look kind of goofy. Alright. Now, I'm not sure what those rats have been replaced with. They look like little, like frogs with heads or something. I'll take that, thank you. So it was a big green rat in the previous game. In this game, it's... oh, it's that long neck monster from the second movie. What was her name? It's like the professor's wife. So yeah, this was a pain in the butt, and it was a rat. But still got it in one hit. Oh, you jerk! Oh. Well, I'm just kind of sitting here with my jaw slack, but I can only blame myself. I knew that was coming from playing it before, and it's not like Splatterhouse games weren't known to do that kind of crap. Henrietta? Yeah, that was her name, Henrietta. Someone's in my fruit cellar. Alright. Not gonna trick us this time. So this is officially as far as I've ever got playing this romhack. Cool place to die. Let's just write down that number real fast. Although I could just scroll back through our chat here. Okay, so it was pumpkins. It's just sort of more generic kind of looking deadites. These are kind of, I don't know, these feel lame. I think it was full from here. Yep. Well, that's at least something. They changed the colors of the chainsaws to match Ash's chainsaw. Alright, so, aliens again. Except now they look... Well, the specimens in the back look a lot more like facehuggers. And the woman on the slab looks a lot more like Ripley. Well, at the very least, we still get points for taking out these monsters. Alright, how many more of you do we gotta take out? Yeah, this is going on a little too long. Ah. Come on, you little buggers. The thing is, even when we finish this area, we're not done with the level. We still gotta go to the church. I don't know if this is taking any longer than the same level in the Splatterhouse game, but boy does it feel like it is. There we go. Alright, you go ahead. Not even a thank you or anything. Oh, we are hero. We don't do it for the thanks. Especially not Ash. Poor Ash just gets, like, abused. Oh, church bells. Alright, so it was like a warlock. It was like a warlock that was like summoning bats and turned into a goat. Markor. So what are we going to get here? Okay. Still kind of bat looking. Not sure who that's supposed to be though. Maybe one of the characters from the first movie? Alright, just go in Markor. Alright, do we got any continues? Alright, if we can beat her, I think we'll keep going. If not, then, you know, this is probably a good spot to call it a night. Yeah, I think we got her. So maybe that was supposed to be Ash's sister? The level is still not over. Oh. We gotta fight Jeff Goldblum Fly. So that looked even more like Jeff Goldblum. Not doing so good. Missed every shot so far. There we go. I don't think we gotta hit it 3 times though. Nope. 4 times. Alright. 1, 2, Ash is coming for you. Okay, let's save our password. Just sort of typing them down real fast. So this stage had the sharks and the dinner demon. Hang on, I think I need a drink. Alright, is that any better? Not really, but I know what to do. Let's just mute the mic for a minute. Alright, back to the game. I don't like having to clear my throat or sneeze or blow my nose or stuff like that on mic. Some people I don't think care, but one of those things I think is polite. Now the next one has the werewolf. This one has the dinner demon. Alright, so still looks like a regular old shark. I think the Splatterhouse ones were purple. These one have more of a... well, they're obviously gray. I don't know if it's more natural? Neutral? Alright. Alright, dinner demon. You've been replaced with Freddy Krueger. Seems faster. So Freddy Krueger, Ash Williams, one of those things that I think a lot of people have wanted to see. I don't feel really all that strongly. Where's that Mama's Boy is? Wait a second. Alright, so 1-2 Ash is coming for you. Clearly reference to the poem, yeah, I guess poem rhyme of Freddy's Coming For You. Where that Mama's Boy is. Jason Voorhees. So yeah, Freddy, Jason, Ash. I think it's something that a lot of people wanted. Especially years and years ago when they did the Freddy vs. Jason film. Honestly, I never really felt that strong about it. But, you know, I think it's one of those ideas that could work out just fine if you got the right group of people. And the Freddy vs. Ash vs. Jason comics? I don't know. I didn't really care for him that much. We're back in the sewers. Wonder if the words have been changed. Okay, maybe we'll make it to Jason. Maybe we won't. These kind of gross looking bodies here, these look more like original Splatterhouse enemies than a lot of the critters we have been fighting. I shouldn't have rushed. I mean, we still might make it to the boss, but I really doubt we're gonna beat it on our first go. Buckets. Yeah, a bunch of buckets falling on Ash's head. That sounds like Evil Dead to me. Yeah, there he is. Even in the iconic purple from the Nintendo game. I mean, it makes sense in context, but this is a dumb boss fight for Jason. Hey, we got him. And there's Pamela's head flying off. Oh boy, should we just keep going? Spooky Mansion on the Hill. Groovy. I mean, we are this far. And this stage does kind of loop a bit, so we could get more health and stuff. And maybe I won't get stuck on the rope bridges for like 8 loops. Okay, not off to a good start. I think we've reached our max health. So our health bar is probably not going to get any larger. I'm just going to run past like all of you. Was there a boss for this area? Trying to remember. It's not like it was even more than an hour ago, but I'm already forgetting. She'll be okay. Now let's kick some possessed ass. Eight, 6, 7, 1, not 4. Now remember, Ash has to go to Egypt. Such a dummy, I can't believe I got caught like that. Okay, move. And we're in Egypt. The reliefs on the wall, the hieroglyphs, they're still flipping us off. Because why wouldn't they? We're playing a romhack of Wanpaku Graffiti. Be better off trying to rush through here. And we made it. So still same pretty Egypt lady doing her dance. You only get this scene in the special extended director's cut. It's a page of the Necronomicon. Welcome to Egypt. I give you this page. Good luck, Ash. Now, I don't think we have any continues left, so even if I do get to the end of the level, unless we beat the book on our first go, we're gonna have to do this whole stage over again. Oh, I should have checked out what the toilet monster was. Alright, this time the deer... Oh, we can take the deer out. Yeah, but I was going to say, this time the deer looks a lot more like a deer. What did I keep calling it in the other video? An ibex? Oh, you guys. I hate you guys. They're proof that words kill. Alright, Coke, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. Well, we know, unless the boss fight has changed, we know what to do. The background's the same. So, again, I don't remember how many times do we have to hit this thing? Like 10? Let's see. We'll try to count. That's still just 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm letting myself get hit too much. 7. 8. Come on, Ash, we can do this. 9. 10. 10 was not enough. Unless I counted wrong. About 12. No. Holy cow. How many times do we gotta hit you? Well, however many it is, it's been too many. Just die already. Finally. No shenanigans. Hey, we did it! We beat both games back to back in one night. In one sitting. Alright, so there's Brandy. She still looks she looks really upset. Now she looks happy. Oh, hugs are nice. And cut. The movie's over. Is that supposed to be Sam Raimi? That was awesome, Bruce. Our best movie by far. Nice job. So what is he gonna do? He just flips you off. Well, that was very nice of you. Okay. They could have at least let, it should have been the Necronomicon again, because the Necronomicon has a face on it. Either he should have like dropped the book on the ground, or Sam Raimi should have left the book on the ground, or something. Something should have happened. The two are happy. Happy that they went to Egypt. Okay, so there you go. Evil Dead. Ash lives. Romhack of Splatterhouse. Groovy, man. You really did it. Thanks to you, Ash will live forever. See you next time. Hail to the king. Alright, so I'm assuming these credits are going to be the same as the credits for the Splatterhouse game, with maybe like a little bit extra just to say, the Crying Onion did the ROM hacking here. Cute. I think cute is a good word for it. It's the same game. It's the same game, just with the sprites changed to be more Evil Dead inspired. So if you like Evil Dead, you thought the NES platformer was fun, you'll probably get a kick out of this. I did. So, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking your time to watch my video, to spend some time with me if you were here live. Please feel free to check out my other videos. If you have thoughts or ideas of games we should play, I'm always open to hearing them. Check us out in our Discord so you can come and hang out with us. Really, that's more MDP's and Retro Queen's Discord. They're the real stars of the show, but they let me hang out, and I hope you'll hang out with us too. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.